Legends of Rock.
Metallica and 21 other bands are coming to
Warriors of Rock.
From 2005 to 2010, an insane amount of Guitar Hero games was released, including the S-ports, the Band Hero and DJ Hero games, and even a Lego version. Oh no wait, that's Rock Band, another game franchise by the original creators of Guitar Hero. Anyway, these huge rhythm game franchises all kinda disappeared over a decade ago. So, what happened? The first Guitar Hero game was released in 2005, but the true foundation of guitar-based rhythm games is even older and more Japanese. In 1999, the arcade game Guitar Freaks was published by Konami, and it quickly gained a great reputation. A few years later, the gaming accessory manufacturer RedOctane teamed up with the small developer Harmonix to create a game that would bring the experience of Guitar Freaks to home consoles. And what can I say? Guitar Hero was a huge success, commercially as well as critically. Harmonix and RedOctane quickly followed up with the well-received sequel Guitar Hero 2. But instead of further continuing their collaboration, the companies split ways when Activision bought RedOctane and the Guitar Hero license in 2006 for $99.9 million. Shortly after, MTV Networks, which belongs to Viacom, bought Harmonix for $175 million. RedOctane then utilized Neversoft, Activision's Tony Hawk developing team, to create Guitar Hero 3, the most successful game of its time, while Harmonix published Rock Band, a game where you could also play bass, sing or be on the drums. Another advantage over Guitar Hero was that you could download additional songs after the release. Even most songs of the Rock Band sequels were compatible with the first game, which is pretty cool. Meanwhile, the Guitar Hero franchise took a different approach after the huge success of Guitar Hero 3. Activision just flooded the market with an absolutely insane amount of different non-compatible releases between 2008 and 2009. To me, this part is actually the most boring when it comes to the history of Guitar Hero. It's just the same old story of big gaming companies squeezing the life out of franchises by overstimulating the market. What's more interesting is the aftermath. After a tremendous decline in sales for all the different guitar-based driven games in 2009, Activision and Harmonix quickly cut back on their development schedule. People just couldn't afford buying 10 different guitar games a year since there was a global financial crisis going on. After a further sales decline in 2010, both mainline franchises completely halted, as well as all of the spin-offs. In 2011, Activision stated that they wanted to reinvent the Guitar Hero series. You know, take some time off and reflect on choices. Always reasonable, but in the end that led nowhere. There are rumors that a Guitar Hero 7 prototype was developed, but it supposedly was a complete disaster that got scratched in 2012. And that's it. That's how one of the biggest gaming franchises of all time died within a few years. Activision tried to revive it in 2015 with Guitar Hero Live, but it didn't sell as well as expected, so they quickly let go of half of the development team behind it. The gaming industry is just insane. Anyway, so what about Harmonix and Rock Band, you might be asking yourself. Like Activision, Harmonix tried to revive the series in 2015 with Rock Band 4, but that was a huge flop too. It is pretty descriptive that the fifth installation of this once very famous and successful franchise released inside Fortnite a few weeks ago, since Epic Games acquired Harmonix in 2021. I think the story of two similar game franchises trying to surpass each other only to both fail dramatically tells a lot about how unsustainable the gaming industry works. It's a story that also repeats over and over again, whether it's Call of Duty versus Battlefield, or all these different Battle Royale games that released a few years ago. To me, it's very tiring that so many developers just jump on hype train after hype train, overstimulating one specific type of game and thereby killing it, instead of being at least a bit original. But in the case of Guitar Hero and Rock Band, I think it's actually pretty sad that this type of game died so quickly. Because what I truly appreciate about music-based rhythm games in general is that they are just really fun to play. In times of battle passes and huge empty open worlds, it seems like most of the industry has forgotten that gaming shouldn't feel like work. It should be fun. So I would enjoy to see a real comeback of plastic guitars and these dusty franchises. But if that won't happen, we at least have Beat Saber. Have a nice day.